What's up, guys? Welcome back to Couch Talk. It's boy, I'm Deontay. I'm joined here with my Mason. We got Brittany, we got Piper, we got Ashanti, we got Azuka, we got Scar, and we got Lavella. Azuka, what is our topic for today?
Our topic today is talking about our experiences in either UCCI or A levels.
So we just bring about my nightmares.
Yeah, who want to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay, so A levels. It was probably one of the hardest things in my entire life.
Why?
It's harder than college
Facts.
because you have all this homework in such short time to complete it. And I did all the writing classes. So I did English literature, business, and travel and tourism. So it was like I would have to do like 2-3 essays and it's due tomorrow. But it like it gave me that discipline to like really be on time, be punctual. I mean, I'm still never on time because I'm Caymanian, but leave me alone. But yeah, I just felt like the things that UCCI students got away with, we couldn't. Like Anna would be sleeping in class. I would see the snaps. Anna would be sleeping in class and all this shit.
The fact that we see the snaps is the problem.
Exactly.
Bullshit.
You think at prep or Ignatius we could do that? I would be down.
Snapchat in class.
No, we could even have food.
That's cap.
I be seeing not even
What
class.
is
I mean, like, well, not happening.
That is cap.
There is no evidence.
I see video of man
It's
hopping
not
man in
memories.
class,
Yo,
and shit like that. Like this man on
Yo,
the ground. No. I see all the snaps, bro. I don't care if you're free period or not. Like, bro, on the man.
They
is
don't
not-
know.
No, yeah.
On the man.
That was lunchtime, though. That was lunchtime.
Whoa.
I also think the quality of work prepared us for uni as well.
Facts.
Because when I went to uni, a lot of stuff I learned at A levels was like the back of my hand when I went to uni because I was like, I did this already. It just helped me adjust to better.
UCCI.
They could never. I remember I had a teacher that he wrote on the board and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that," and he went go pick his bills.
Why that's all like?
Alright, that name mode.
But yo, I think going to UCCI straight out of high school, it forced me to be independent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it taught me like things
That's
that I
good.
would have taken longer to learn if I hadn't went straight to UCCI.
Nah, they give you a fair amount of responsibility.
Yeah, you have to like.
Cause they don't know school bell to say, yo, you gotta get to your class. They don't know
No
time to say, yo, lunchtime.
I struggled
Like
in uni.
you
I
gotta
swear.
sort yourself
I
out.
didn't know what Blackboard
So I think we
was.
were prepared
none of that.
beforehand for uni rather
That
than.
is saying because like some people look at this as because other people they use the opportunity to like slack off more because you don't have
Yeah.
nobody to watch them.
You
But
gotta
really and
have
truly, you're supposed to take this time for yourself.
Yeah.
So you gonna hear me out like that? You gonna hear me out like that? That's crazy.
All going class 15 minutes late. And
Fam, I took UCCI as a playground, bro. Like, that joint, I just hooked up with all the homies, bro. Pause. Whoa, I need like,
But no, for real, no, like there's
Yes,
a point
we
in
used to
time
see
I would
the
just go in
snaps.
school to see my friends because like all my classes were nighttime and you forced to go to school in the day like
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
register and
Yeah.
tutorial and all
Yeah,
that.
we school
So
all
I'd be at school all day doing nothing. My classes start till like 6 o'clock, 4:30. So I had no business doing. I was really just there to just.
But see, that's so stupid though.
No, but I think it's because like A levels was more of an extended high school.
Yeah, it's very
but then
structured,
UCCI was
yeah.
like
College.
actual college.
They throw you in the deep
And
end.
Yeah.
In A
You
level,
have-
you still. Sorry.
No, I would say that you technically do have the pre-college thing, which is the grapes. The one that
The
went
grapes.
The purple.
I thought it was only people who know hospitality.
No, that ain't.
No,
That's bullshit.
Oh,
That's doing enrollment. So
Yeah,
that's
dual
the
enrollment is like an entry. It's like year 12 essentially. Like, well, on the hands A levels or whatever that is.
And that's so funny because when you're in dual enrollment, that's when I would say I was slacking off and wasn't really going to class, skipping class for no reason, right. But as soon as I got out of dual enrollment, like coming to the end of my degree, I realized like shit, this is college, like this is my associate degree. I cursed my bad.
It's
But-
okay. We grown.
Yeah.
We grown.
But like I had to fix up and I did better. So in that like that first year had really messed me up because I realized soon.
And you can find out a lot with anybody who goes to uni. Like, yo, their first year is always gonna be a little slow because
Shaky, yeah.
it's new.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
new to you. You know, you're not used to this type of environment. You fresh out of high school, you used to like, yo, teacher honing you down, bell ring, you gotta go class these times.
Prison. They used to
Basic.
Yeah.
But do you think if you had teachers hounding you down in UCCI that you would have done better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Definitely.
I Mr. Gordon from Clinton.
I mean, I don't know about now, but I know when I was going to
Yeah.
when I was going to UCCI, them teachers didn't give a flying fuck.
I mean, they
They
should.
done
Some.
Some. I would agree. Some.
If you
Vast
had
majority, when I was going, didn't give a fuck about what
I
you
don't
did.
know.
If you
when
had
did.
Erica Gordon or Dr. Fullerton Cooper, they were like on your
Oh,
yeah, bro. I love them, bro,
A lot of
because
my
they really
teachers-
made me keep up.
My teachers are like, what would you call them? Like temps.
Part-time teachers.
Yeah, part-time
Yeah,
teachers.
yeah.
So
They
they,
never cared.
really
They were
didn't
just
care.
doing it for them.
They're like, yo,
Yeah.
as soon
They
as
were there for the check.
literally, I'm not saying he wasn't getting paid, so he's not doing no work. So I'm like, yo, I don't.
Wait, so they have to somewhere.
Hold on. But I'm taking it like, yo, I paid for the course, but he's saying he's not getting paid, so he don't business. And I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do with me? Like,
No,
But what I
That's
really
crazy.
hated was like when I would see snaps of people like doing homework. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I got all this homework." It's like one page of homework with simple math.
That what you say, and then
if
you
look
see the
at
homework
A-level
and it's just
I'm
like,
Sorry, Mr.
you are
We're
wrong.
calculus 2. What are you talking about?
What?
You think now take no bubble your head talk?
You don't take A-level math with bubble your
Wait,
head.
what A-level math is?
Bro, A-level math was no.
What A-level math is?
That was meant
what's
to
it?
do
Give me the
that.
course.
I wouldn't know.
Tell me what's in A-level math. We got
I wouldn't
know.
I don't know, but I promise you,
I'm pretty sure that counts.
I promise you, majority of people
This
who are
girl
doing.
say odd shapes, numbers, and words.
No,
that's
like shapes, numbers, and words, and it's supposed to make
I
an
wouldn't
answer.
know, but what I
swear
know
to
I'm
you.
is
pretty
that-
sure I know when I have to call calculus 1.
I can't answer that
I'm
because I
pretty
never took math.
Yo,
I
I
would see the
did an
picture.
engineering degree, so bare maths or not. So maths don't scare me. A-level maths, if you tell me one A-level maths, we can have a
I
conversation.
found
No, but
calculus
my
2 with an
reason-
A minus.
Maths is something that's
My
numbers.
My reasoning was because
I do the numbers.
I remember when I was in year 11 and the people doing CXCs was doing year 11, and I was looking at the difference between math exams, and the whole majority of people who were doing CXCs math was complaining about it, and I saw the exam, I was like, this shit we learned back in like year 9, like
Yeah.
so that's where I was.
Yeah, in the
Smart
curriculum,
girl.
yeah.
Nah. I was
Smart.
I prefer GCSE math way better because you actually learn about budgeting. Like you get proper questions that you actually could use.
Budgeting?
No,
About
no,
what?
We got none of
it
that.
was. I saw that on
And
one paper.
CXC?
I got
Not
none of that.
CXC,
Oh.
GCSE.
Oh.
I never got none of that.
I got a paper like that.
Oh.
Unless they upgraded years after.
What'd
But
you do?
I saw something like that. Yeah, it was like I don't remember the.
I'm here doing accounts for exam.
Them niggas didn't teach us that shit.
That is
No,
it.
not
Budget.
CXC. Not CXC.
I learned
but
budget
it
by
was
blowing all my money. No, I learned budget.
When you broke out the edit, you
Bro, I'm like, nah, I need budget, bro. That's how I learned. Dog, you think school teach me budgeting? Bro,
Brother,
I learned budgeting by going broke.
I
bro.
even know what
Like,
thoughts it was to be.
Real life
that-
But I have a question of how would you say the social scene is different in UCCI?
Come on now, we know this answer.
No, but let's
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, in terms
A
of
levels?
specifically.
I
like
can-
the social. Okay, like for me. Sorry, Leah, but for
I
me,
can
I
explain
think
it.
that we were kind of segregated a bit.
Two words.
Segregated
So
how?
segregated.
The whites
Public
of the
and
blacks.
private.
Two words.
You only
Segregated
had
how?
a very few
One.
private schools
How
that
else
don't
you
ask
gonna
you to talk it
How
up.
else you gonna be segregated?
No, segregated in terms of what? Like, what's?
public
Give
and
me an
private.
example.
Public and private, how they would treat us. My
Oh, okay.
experience in
Yeah.
A levels, the teachers were so prejudiced with the government school kids. I
Yeah.
kid you not. A little white prep school girl could do the same thing I did, but I get in trouble.
That
They gave
prep.
me issues about my nose piercing. Yeah, all these little girls with nose piercing and
Who's
purple
the
hair
girls?
got away with it.
That all have to do with their position in life because
Yeah.
their parents have money, so they're not gonna want to kick them out of school because they're the one that paying them.
That
But
was
the
crap
children
though.
pay the same
Our
thing.
Catholic, them
The
people
children pay
didn't
the
give a
same
flying
fees.
fuck. Like
No,
they
like,
did not care.
at
Like if
prep
you
it
wasn't
was
studying
They
hard, you
donating
wasn't
though.
studying hard.
That too.
Piper, the other side ain't donating to the school.
Yes, mom.
Oh,
Plus the
I
school
got
fee,
her.
Plus the school fee.
Fam, they be donating, bro, like
Oh, yeah.
charity
She
donation.
got in trouble. At
Charity,
like,
and then you see
two
principal
bills
come
they
up with
did.
new car.
That's crazy.
That happen to us. Like the pocket. That happen to
That's
us.
allegations. That's not true. That's not true.
I
We
mean,
don't know that.
allegedly.
But yeah. Let's just say UCCI full of Caymanians, and then kind of the sixth form is full of like not expats, but more
No,
like foreign nationalities.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be like Europeans that well, their mom European, but they born here,
So
and
you-
then they down from like Switzerland.
You'd say that sixth form is more diverse then?
No, definitely not.
Oh yeah. Well, when it comes to nationalities,
No,
melting pot.
because they're from different But
They
that's
diverse
the
in
same
UCCI with districts if you want to.
That's what I say exactly
Oh,
because that's the same thing with government schools, right? That's the same thing with government schools. If you look at
You're not no French person.
if
in
if
UCCI.
you look at primary schools, right? If you go to Savannah Primary, for example, majority of the people that go to that school
It's
live around
You grew up with
Savannah.
them already.
If you go private school, you're gonna have a melting pot of different
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
students.
Yeah.
That's why.
melting pot.
So I can't use
I
big
don't
words
like
too.
when I came
You're
out
good,
to UCCI,
you're
I
good.
seen man from Clifton. I don't even know Clifton man like that now because I live town. I don't go in on them ends.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
Broadway. I don't go in
Yeah.
past Hurlers. So I seen all these man from Northward and
Oh,
East,
bro.
and they're like, yo.
These-
That was me. I was like, who the hell are these people?
I was scratching my head, bro. Like, yo, I never used to seeing people from
Yeah.
other districts in my school, like, so
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
that
because
had
it
baffled
wasn't
me for a little while. You know, like,
What are you guys' thoughts about sci-fi?
I'm
great.
a pro
I
to
feel like
sci-fi,
A
so-
great place.
yeah,
I'm
I feel
sorry.
like
It
people.
is.
There's
I wish I
a,
went
there's
Wait, one by one.
Yeah,
You go.
there's a bad stereotype around
Yeah.
sci-fi.
Yeah.
There's a good
Yeah.
reason for the stereotype.
I understand
Why?
why, because the vast majority
That end up
of
there.
people that end up there are people that don't care about
Yeah.
their education,
Yeah.
but there is also a great
100.
percentage
No,
of
100%.
people like myself who attended sci-fi who just wanted the extra subjects
Oh, no,
to
not
graduate
that
with
reason.
higher.
Mm.
I just attended because I
Whatever.
failed one subject, and it's math.
What is your thoughts about that?
That is so whack because why do I have 10 plus passes but because I fail one subject I'm not worthy of honors? What the hell? Like especially if I don't care to use it, like if I know how to add, subtract, multiply, divide. That's all I need in my life. I don't care to be no mathematician, nothing. And like in the States, like as long as you get a good amount of passes, I believe you can graduate same way. It doesn't have to be English or it doesn't have to be math. But you see what I'm saying? Like that was pretty shitty for me because I was just like, it's one fucking subject.
And you have 10 other passes.
Exactly.
But the one other subject is maths, bro. Like, yo, it's like if English and maths, that's two things.
No,
like,
I
yo,
know
you
that,
can
but it's like
Yeah.
I don't need to know Pythagoras
True.
theorem
Okay.
to be a
Pythagoras.
lawyer. Yeah, exactly. My point exactly. I'm shit at math. Like
Ball mass.
What
Bob-
is Pythagoras?
So-
what?
Hold on.
Pythagoras.
going.
Whatever.
So if you
Pi-
know maths requirement should be a little bit lower.
thigh.
Pythagoras. Why did I call it Pythagoras?
What? It is, but
No, it's Pythagoras.
Pythagoras. Anyways, anyway, are we still rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Ross.
So I'm like, Ross. No, but like, it was just pointless to me because I'm like, I'm here with these wastes who don't give a shit about their life. Why am I here? Like, I was sitting in class and I'm like, and that's the next experience between public, well, not even public, but I guess probably, no offense to y'all, but probably like UCCI versus prep is because you're with a different class of people. Like, when the teachers say be quiet, we're quiet. It's like we're, no, okay.
What do you mean by that?
No, wait, hold on. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Whoa.
That is the exact point.
So you're calling me poor?
No, she's calling
No.
me.
Then we have the class bunch that we're
No,
better.
that's not what I meant.
And the way they teach
Go ahead,
you
go ahead.
Let me
first
make my
place
point.
is
What I'm
fuck.
trying to say is for like, and get my head, whatever, chop off. What I'm trying to say is think about it. In public school, you have, yes, they have different sets, but you still have those people that end up in your class that they still disrupt for some reason.
But that's about
That's
how
and then
that's
that's
how
what
you
you
can
find
find that in
that
private.
You have that in lower years in the private
Well, no, in the
school.
lawyers, I'm saying in A-levels, at least in
Yeah.
my class,
Yeah.
when the teacher said there was like this fair, like we couldn't back chat teachers, we couldn't do none of that. Back chat where, so I can get
Because
suspended.
on the
I know.
pushovers,
I know
that
my
way.
What do you
my
mean?
teachers. I backtracked some of my teachers in prep.
But that
But
was
some of them are
but-
disrespectful.
But do you think I could do that? You think I could do that?
What, they gonna
You
beat
really
you?
think I could do that?
For real, for real.
Well,
For
you know,
real,
but
for real.
one thing-
Alright. Yo, hold
I
on.
can't-
Alright, who was that was talking?
Brit.
Brittany, alright.
Hi, yes. I didn't bring that point ever again.
Why? 'Cause
Child, because I
What point was
listen,
it?
I am a
She was
Negro.
saying-
Why would I put down
She
my
was
fellow
saying that we were in
Negroes?
different class.
We don't pay
So you're
attention.
saying you can't be
We
black
backtrack our
teachers?
teachers.
Well, you can. Yes, you can.
That's a
I
whole
know.
different
So what I'm
stuff.
saying is like,
Uncle Ruckus.
my point, what I'm trying to say is like, I just felt, at least from my experience, I just felt like there was more respect for teachers from what I experienced.
Where
You be
in-
rude, brother, but I tell me shut up, man, fuck.
But that's how it was, bro. That's how it was.
These teachers have a lot of PTSD. You know?
No, for real.
Yo, I know teachers
That's
have
why
come here
one
to
of
go
them
prep because they
One of them just bringing like almost like 10 students into her office and start. You never heard about that in Red Bay?
It's something wrong.
Yo, anyways.
Wait,
move on.
what?
No,
Oh!
we gotta move on, guys. We gotta move on. We
Big
gotta
thing
move
in
on.
the news, man.
And start doing more like, but
Oh,
Exercise.
yo.
Oh, the exorcism. Oh.
On that dirty boy, I didn't want to see.
Nah. I wasn't even thinking that.
Shut up.
Back on topic.
I don't know. I just felt like I could have gotten more done. I felt like if I was in UCCI, I would do fuck all, but I just would get no shit done. None.
Well, I
What
was
do you-
UCCI and I got
I
shit
do.
done.
What I have
I
to
don't
say-
Yeah, it
know.
depends on the person.
Everyone's
I'm good.
different. Like I just know I wouldn't. I
What
just,
I have to
I
say
the same.
that.
I the same with you.
I feel like I needed someone to be on my back to get my work done because I procrastinate like hell.
I will hear this one.
I
You're
need
saying?
that.
Yeah, what I have to say to that is, you're not wrong. Yeah, there's some people, you know, who gonna go to UCCI and they're gonna end up slacking off because one, like, yo, we leave in high school, we leave in year 11, we're probably like 15, 16, right? 15, 16 year olds, you're not gonna really expect them to have too much
And you
responsibility.
got all this
very,
freedom
very
that
young.
you can
Still young.
leave whenever you want and all that stuff and bring home to school and
Exactly. So
It's a lot of freedom at a young age.
it's really about like your self-discipline and what you like you within yourself know you can manage. But I feel like your SciFec is a very overlooked option, and SciFec is a great school. It's just the students.
I think
Not
it-
all of the students, but
It's
I
a
think
great
it shouldn't
school
be
for those who
available
need a
to
second
certain
chance.
people. I think it shouldn't be available to people who take it for granted.
Yes.
That's why
So
I.
let's just go talk about it right here.
Shut up, brother.
What you guys don't realize is there's a lot of people in the system right now that want to do something else, you know, but because there's nothing available.
There's no
Yeah.
options.
There's nothing.
What's the name for it?
They forced to just sit around.
Yeah.
No, because they really not attentive.
Vocational
I
school. That's
they be
oh, I didn't even.
they be honestly, I feel like a lot of people that they say are like waste men or waste people. It's not that they know that they waste, but it just what they
The
want to
options,
do.
exactly.
That's not
Yeah, the
available to them,
options.
so they just have
But then
nothing.
you have that
disagree
small
with that,
percentage
sir.
that is still a
Yeah,
waste.
because supposed
No, I disagree with that.
supposed to say some big time fisherman. What class you have? Yeah.
To a certain point, I disagree.
Why?
Because there are some people that just waste.
Like,
I
you
had
don't
somebody
understand.
tell me that they were failing their year 11 exams just so they can go to SciTech.
That's true though.
And it happened, bro. They were hype about what fucking shoes they was going to wear to
What?
SciTech, bro.
Don't kill me.
Hyping up.
Don't kill me.
So that's why I mean that certain
That's
people
wild.
shouldn't be given the opportunity to go to SciTech unless they've proven that okay.
And I mean-
So what
like
should
Brittany,
they do
for example,
to-
or not even like Brittany, but for example,
So you think that what do you think the
Requirement?
criteria should be to go to
Yeah.
7?
at least 6 passes.
Are you dumb?
What?
Then
Then
that's
we're
more
gonna
than
have
what
to
it-
like
what you
it
need
like
to
less than
graduate.
that.
That's more than
Not
what you
What
everybody
do you
is
need to
smart, not
graduate?
everybody book
Six
smart.
graduate. Alright, then 4.
There's some
That
people
is-
who got less than
That is
Hey,
SciFec.
but people have less than that, bro. That's
So
what
if you
I'm
have
doing.
less, you just well.
You're a waste
Just
man.
What?
That joke.
You just
No, that is
I
what.
know, but I know.
That
I
is literally
know.
what SciFec for.
Oh,
Just
you
to touch
it's
back.
hard- It's hard to learn.
Just to,
Yeah, like
touch,
some people
You
just
just need a little extra year, little extra
Smart said
time to
6.
catch up.
6 is to go UCCI, you clown.
I didn't even know that.
just to touch back on what I forgot who said it. I think it was you. And you were saying that people just don't have something else to do. It still doesn't hurt at the end of the day to acquire something extra.
Maths
You need
and
to
English
But like-
at the very least.
You need to have something to fall back on.
But
Because
some
that
people are
first
just
gun
not good
never
at math.
Yeah,
always works.
literally.
Like Brittany, she got 10 passes, bro, and one class is the reason why she went go SciFec.
No.
That's just what. That's just awesome.
So that means
Let me
I
guess,
so.
math.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean
I
it's a
said that.
mandatory thing, and I
Well, I
understand it, but I also understand the fact that it's kind of stupid.
That's what I mean. So, for example, in her case, she got the 10 passes. Surely she should be able to go UCCI with those 10 passes.
No.
A-levels.
What?
A-levels.
Math, like, some
A-levels
people-
accepting is
Oh,
only
but-
scholarship.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
the
Because
A-levels
A-levels accepted
accepting
her.
Bro, let me. A-levels, what?
But they look
Accept
like
you.
so they want
She
to
just
use
can't
this
scholarship.
She just can't get a scholarship.
Yeah.
But they still accepted her, but UCCI never accepted her. So imagine. So
Wait,
what then?
No, I think because going to the entry level exam or something like that, they made us do that in SciFi. We had to go over, do the entry level exam, and I passed or whatever. I mean, that was easy, but yeah.
Did
Then you
you
get
know
a
what
call.
it
Honestly
is?
speaking,
No, because well, first I didn't want to go there.
Yeah, see, okay. So they have options now.
Wait, what?
I don't know
So she
why-
could
I
have
don't know
gone
why
UC.
she
Once you
passed.
pass the entrance exam, you can go in.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
but
finish
I just
math.
didn't go.
I forgot.
thing
about
with-
But
that.
she didn't want to go.
Yeah,
thing
No,
with-
but
maybe
no,
she was
no,
just-
but I
they
need
were
a
keeping
scholarship
it
anyway to pay for it. Who paying for that?
Wait, so are we talking about scholarship or are we talking about?
You said that she couldn't go UCCI because she didn't fail.
Yeah, because I thought that was the case.
No,
as
if-
far as I
if you
knew.
fail English,
You
you
do.
fail maths, you can go do the entrance exam. If you pass that,
Yeah, you can
then you can get into
But
I
I
didn't
can't
know
that.
afford
Like
to
math
pay
99
for
before you go to
UCCI.
Oh,
That
so
was
then
the
that
problem.
is catered more to scholarship. So the real discussion should be why is it that the scholarship you have to get English and math and not.
In the 3.0 GPA,
Yeah.
bro, I think.
Because it should be accumulated.
Because that's just how
That's
scholarships work.
The
But
thing
like,
is-
But not in states. Not in states.
If you get a 2.8, they're booting you out.
No, I'm not talking about GPA. I'm talking about they look at your whole assessment. For example, if you graduate, if you're trying to go to year 2 of sixth form, you need to get at least 3 C's.
Yeah.
So somebody like me, or to get a scholarship, somebody like me, I got 2 B's and a D, for example. I couldn't get scholarship.
Yeah,
because of
that happened to
So
me
they
as
should
well.
do it by point system rather
That's
than.
fun. That joke, that's
Well, you're right. Still,
And it's whack because pass is considered from A to D, I believe.
No,
In
the
A
hell it
levels.
ain't.
No, in
No,
A
it is,
levels,
it is.
it's
A D is a
considered
low
from
pass,
A
though.
to D, it's still a
Yeah.
pass. I got
A D is a
accepted
low
to my
pass. What is?
university. What?
Yo,
What
Mark.
is the percentage?
I think it's
A
like
to D.
D is 50%.
Oh, that's what.
yeah,
50%,
because
yeah.
they know how hard it is.
By the time I'm moving some
D is a pass.
Anything below 50 is a
Government, I
pass.
was like, no. And I hate that because I
Yeah.
bet you.
I mean, fair. Sorry.
No, and I bet you half of government don't even know how to do friggin' A levels. Half of them even did A levels. So, and that's how hard it is. The fact that from A to D, it's still a pass.
You
because
know,
they still
I
are
hate. I
accepted.
can say this point from my experience. I graduated high school 16. Then I went to UCCI. And then I went to SciFec because I failed English. I hate English.
I
I'm a
love
math-
English. I
good at
hated
English.
English.
I'm a math person. I hate English. You think I'm good at
I
English?
love it.
I love
I'm not good at English
English
now.
is great.
I love English.
But yeah, I failed
English
English.
is
I went
Okay,
to
English is great.
I went to
Man.
SciFec. No. And then I went to SciFec and I graduated SciFec. I was 17. And I went to UCCI at 17. Like imagine. I wish I had went UCCI at like 19, 18. I would have done so good because I literally went there and fooled around. Because like, you know what I mean, as I was talking about earlier,
Bro,
responsibility and
But did you
stuff.
graduate early?
Huh? Graduate. So I still doing it.
So
How
right.
old is?
I focus on my money.
How old is now?
22.
So my counter to
But
that is
then-
right. Honestly,
No,
I just feel like we leave in school too young. That's
True.
that's it.
I-
Because
Because
you
it's
got
like,
in too
yo,
early?
you expecting these 15, 16-year-old kids to take on this bulk of responsibility, right? That 18-year-olds who going off to uni
Barely
can't
can
even
do.
can
Can't
barely
even
even
do it,
manage.
yeah.
And you expecting 15 and 16-year-olds to do it, and then you're gonna get mad at them or you're gonna blame them and say, oh,
The government
You
system.
do better.
yeah, but it's really not on them because
Like,
at the end
I
of the day, we're too young to be leaving high school.
So
right?
then, do you think that
They should
government
add it next
school-
year.
Yeah, that's what I
They
was
should
saying.
add it next year on high school.
But
On
they
high
used to
school.
do that and it's
Huh?
not. Remember?
No, so that way that you finish. You
Then they
finish.
add a 30.
I
Fam,
kid
you
you
leave
not.
triple C at like 20.
So like you know how? Alright, so basically public school would have their own sixth form.
But that's how you
They
see back in
used
the
to have
day.
it.
That's
So
how
then
you see
why
back in the
did
day.
they?
Because I
They
guess
stopped because
teachers.
they then created sci-fi.
Yeah, I don't know. Because when I explain it to people in the UK, like how it works, whatever, they're like, huh?
It's so
I say,
weird.
yeah, so I go from year 7 to 11, and then I leave the campus after like year 11 to go into year 12, but then I'm still a part of the John Gray. Like, it's so confusing and like, huh?
And then undergraduate like a year
Yeah,
after.
like none of it makes sense.
But in UK, they don't have dual entry as well.
Yeah.
Just they spin it like that.
I think so.
But is it not within the same school?
I think it's within the same. I think it's within the same school.
Yeah, because
that's
it's
the
just
problem.
year 13 and.
I mean, to be honest, like, yo, Drunk is literally right down from UCCI.
We need a year 13.
But not Clifton though.
We need a year 13.
Yeah, Cliff already eased that. Like,
Right sound to be exact.
I passed that school and went to throw up this morning.
What?
what? Clifford?
I missed
Yo,
I thought people were joking when they said there was no walls.
No
I
walls,
thought they
yeah.
were joking. And
What
when
kind
I
of
went, I was
walls?
like,
And-
oh, y'all are serious.
it open contemporary.
Yeah, that
But
open
why?
plan thing. I was like,
She
Because
were
of French
it's cheaper,
art-
doors too
art-
expensive.
Yo,
I heard there was one teaching plan to make everything more
inclusive.
you got Spanish and math in the same class.
No, basically they gave this architect like willy-nilly plan, like, hey, you can do whatever you want. So they gave this French architect that not from here. He's like, yo, here you go, make a school.
Oh, he would
And
experiment.
then he just did.
You're like,
So we
fuck,
had windows that they couldn't open in the Caribbean.
So what if it was a fire?
The windows are like these, just straight pane.
But what if there was a fire going?
Run through the no
Why
walls.
you have to run through 4 classes to get to out? That joke. Every class had like every class had like a closed exit. But we had windows that couldn't open. Basically, the school wasn't made for the Caribbean. Say that.
Mold growing under the car.
The school wasn't designed for the
I mean,
Caribbean.
No walls, just
Clifton,
vibes.
Clifton was the test people.
It was just
That's
like
what
they
said.
wanted to look
Love
fancy,
Clifton.
so it was like contemporary.
So
stuff.
everything that's wrong with Clifton Hunter, they're gonna make sure it doesn't happen to John.
They
Gray.
better. And why
Hey,
is
yo.
But then that's so sick.
No, 'cause they're
then
building
the
the
kids
same
at
school.
Clifton are stuck
No,
with this
everything
stuff.
that. So say for example, that's like a beta.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We
That's
were the
what-
guinea pigs.
John Gray is going to be.
They literally
Oh,
told us
and the
that.
whores.
They literally said you guys
I
are
can't
guinea
believe
pigs.
But you know, John Gray was being built from before we entered high school.
Yes.
They actually
Brother.
they
When
actually
my
did
sister
know
was
from-
going to high
They ran out of
school.
bread.
From before, bro.
They
You know how
run
outrageous that is?
I can't. I feel like my brother, because my brother entering high school next year, and I feel like it's still not gonna be done.
No, my big brother.
No,
My
it's gonna be
big
done.
brother told me
No, it's gonna be
inside
done.
school
They
already.
built Clifton in a year.
So he got experience it and not me.
No,
Like,
No,
yeah,
it's gonna
in
be
a
done.
year, and it
I remember from primary school,
They
Miss
ran out of
Martin
bread.
telling me about, yeah man, when you reach high school, you go up inside John.
It was a bunch of lies, and then they told us they were going to build one next building at Catholic. Oh no, I can't see this building.
And then
We
I
had a whole
Back then, one of the donations.
the field at the front. They
Oh,
were going to build one. They was going to build one big building. All now I can't see the building.
what?
I see something.
But I see principal when you car though. Now I see it. So,
No, the school gets donations.
huh?
And not to mention,
That's how Harvard works.
that project gonna take even longer because I don't know if I know, but when that new school is done and the kids migrate to the new school, the old school gets knocked down for phase 2 of John Gray.
What?
What?
Oh, y'all didn't know.
They
No,
expanded
I
it.
thought it was gonna be a side fact.
They
No.
signed it for people to have
They're gonna
gold,
redo
they wanna
everything.
be able
They're
to
gonna
have
They
it
have a
now.
whole
It
plan.
makes sense.
Child, I don't know.
Imagine they call us a big old assembly boat. Yeah man, and I could pick out one and one in new
Yeah. You got to see it?
school. For what?
What, bro?
Sorry.
Bunch of scammers, bro.
Yeah.
Bunch of
Wait, sorry.
scammers.
We getting off topic.
Alright, so my last question was, if you had kids, would you send them to
Private.
UCCI?
Oh, I
Well,
love this question.
Oh, never go ahead.
I think we already did that.
Yeah.
No, no, well, yeah, no, but like
But-
UCCI first.
Yeah, UCCI or the other one.
I have
They
a
were-
perfect
I-
answer for
I-
this.
I send them-
I have a perfect answer for this.
I can't answer.
I don't
They were
We'll
going.
go one by one. So, what you said?
Depending on what they want to do.
Yeah.
They were going public school from Gerber to like year 6, and then from year 6 they were going straight private.
Right there.
Yeah.
Where have I am financially?
Alright, government scholarship?
If they can get a scholarship, then.
But the public is it public school?
And I like that, brother.
Yeah.
So public school, then why struggling for it?
And I'm busting my
I
ass
am
to
not
do
putting my
that.
child in private school, but I can't afford it. Sorry.
Government scholarship.
Fam, I would work arm and leg, put him in private school.
Right
What
there.
are you talking about?
Then again, I don't know if I want kids, so.
You're sick.
I'm making sure my
Fam, I
children get the
bust my
best
right ball stop, put him in
of
private
the
school.
best. I don't want no excuse for you some dunce. I'm not saying people who go public school is dunce. That's not what I'm saying.
I don't know, but I don't know which one because I think both of them have their benefits.
Dingo bad.
Oh.
Wait, what?
I thought you were done.
Oh, sorry, no.
No, this is last bit.
Oh no, I would send them depending where they want to go for
You
uni
can put that next
because
question in.
Yeah.
A levels is recognized over there. Yeah.
I agree with Mason, but not till year 6. Public school till GCSE, and then
Year 11, you won't put them there in high school?
Public school to year 11?
You're sick.
and then they go to private school for GCSEs and A levels.
I personally think that would be a terrible
That's
idea.
Terrible.
What?
All the people I know who went to
Public
college
school
went
is
to hell,
a
bro.
joke
Yeah.
from like year
The
7 to
education-
about 10, and then you
Yeah,
buckle on like,
the
oh,
jump
shit, I
from
was
public
in
school to private school.
The
is
education
gonna
that
do
you
so
get
And also,
here
some
is-
back to what you said about the dunce. Not saying that you said that people who go private school, I mean
That's
public
your
school
plan.
dunce,
It's
but
your
I'm
plan, your
saying
plan. Yeah.
there are kids like in private school like. I don't know, I can't say. Okay, you have to block it out. But the school that I went to, they love to take credit for, oh, your grades are so well, yet all their kids go to HAA.
Yeah, that
Higher
achievement for
achievement.
tutoring.
they would stop us from
It's
going out.
basically
They would
tutoring
to go to HA,
thing.
but
But
like
then
you can't
the
leave
school
at lunch.
takes credit
You can't
for
use your free periods.
the
You go to
success
extra
of-
sections.
Because their
Tutoring,
teachers
yeah.
are quite
Do they
bad.
have- do they
Yeah.
pay?
So
No, it's a private.
I
Bro,
wouldn't have passed
the
out
cost
without
of going there is
I
more
wouldn't
than
have
the
passed
school
without
fees.
Miss Kirsty.
Yeah.
They go where?
They better scoop the knowledge in my head.
Wait. You need to tell me the parents pay for them.
To go higher team.
And
And
that
that was
was
where the privilege come in. That
If
white
they
people
feel
who go
like
private
they
school
were
end up
homeless.
being
God has you
quote unquote
for
more
us.
smarter because they get all the tutoring and extra help that they need.
No, you can't say that. Your mom
If it
probably
wasn't
work
for her,
hard,
I
but
would've
she
done
got
it.
to.
And then
Good Miss Hardy.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you answered.
you send them.
I don't know because,
My
like I
tutorial teacher.
said, both have their benefits, and I don't think private school children are better than public school children.
I don't think
anyway,
that
because
either.
I've seen kids go
They
to
don't
public
got
school and
character.
still do like when you see like these competitions like debate or like spelling bee, like just any kind of competition.
Still
where you
mash it up.
Yeah, like public school
If I'm
still end
black
up.
in a public
Not all the
school,
time, but
black
you know
in
they
a
all have
private,
their
I'm still
time.
like-
So I don't know. Whatever my child
Yeah.
want to do, they can do it. If they like public school, they stay. If they want to go private school, they go.
They not
If
got
they
no
structured
choice. They
in
go to
public
private school.
Then
Private.
I'm like,
They
alright,
not
you really
ending
need
up
more
like me.
structure, so then I'll send you over to private school. Something like that.
Yeah, because what you call A levels, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad option. But to me, I only feel like A levels is an option if you're planning to go to school in England.
In England,
Yeah.
yeah.
Besides that,
Sure.
I
Yes,
really see the
sure.
point doing A levels. That's like me personally.
If you're going to school in the
Well,
States, don't go
I-
A levels,
I-
please.
no,
Don't
no.
waste your time.
No, because my aunt did A levels and she went to the States and her essay writing all that. She went through college like this because it was just that easy for her. So it depends, to be honest.
Speaking of which, actually, since we have time,
No, you can get it. You can go A level. You can go A levels and then say your SATs, so you can get a school in the States. So you have
I
two
saw
options.
my
But then
SATs
just go
in
UCCI?
sixth form.
No,
why?
because they're not ending up like me.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Wait, she over here like what? So your parents basically like raise you and try to not make you make the mistakes they make. That's why they
Okay,
raise you that way.
yeah.
Because if they did, you would have probably ended up like them,
Yeah.
and they want you to be better. So that's how it works. So I know that I went to UCCI and play around. So I was like, yo, they have that kind of option too to just play around.
That's why you gotta talk to your child.
My dad bossed my ass for getting a D, bro. You sick?
Whoa!
Why?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I'm gonna stop being gay, bro. Undercover, bro.
What?
Undercover. Nah, bro.
Thank you guys for watching.
I didn't know what I'm talking about. Under is gay, bro. I didn't know what I'm talking about, bro. Come on, Under undercover, bro. Say if you in the closet, bro. I didn't know what I'm talking about school. I didn't know what I'm talking about school. Come on now.
I'm dying.
Come on now.
Brother,
Come on
shut
now.
up, bro. I love how everyone.
I changed it up then since I'm the undercover niggas. My dad used to beat me for getting a C minus. Shit. That's what I'm going. Like, my grades matter. Trust me.
My grade too.
So it wasn't even like he would just let me slack off. Like, I was getting repercussions for it.
Yeah.
But I just didn't care because I was like, yo, UCCI joke, da 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 da. Like, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, I have something to say about beating children for getting bad grades because to me,
What
that
they are-
conditions them to like just
That's what-
fear failure, bro. Fear
I know.
failure, bro. So then that time you go to school and you like it's just so much anxiety and so much stress because you don't want to fail. Like you just end up failing because it's just too much for you to
So
even
just
take.
beat the anxiety
Well,
out.
so-
Sorry
What
for
do
the
you
shit.
say?
It creates this mindset of like, yo, you can't fail no matter what. So
Yeah.
you go to extreme
Yeah.
lengths to not fail. You end up doing things that you're not supposed to be doing,
Yeah.
so you don't fail.
And
Don't
then that's when you
achieve
get
it.
the mental breaks.
That
like
word
Yeah.
fail
drugs
is a
and-
form of conditioning too, you know. The word fail.
Yeah.
That's saying that you failed just because you didn't pass.
'Cause
Yeah.
At the end of the day, nothing
That
wrong
is
with
very-
failing.
Okay, Javi, you need a motherfucker.
Nothing wrong with failing. You can't have success without failing.
I'm feeding you so you can like fail.
Yeah.
What? What did you just say? You have to. You think your mom and dad are feeding you just to fail?
But not to the point where it rules your life.
Nah, but something that you said that was good though. That made me think of something. Somebody said that the reason why they the reason why they were happy that they went to private school is because they knew that their parents was paying a whole lot of money. Because as we said, government school is free for Caymanians. So that they knew that their parents were paying a lot of money. So that made them want to work even harder and even try their best not to feel.
I think that's the best way to go about it. Like,
Yeah,
when
that makes
come out and say that
There's
your mom
money
pay
on
money.
Yeah.
But then the same thing when you go.
Hey, you're not trying to waste their money,
You
but
go, you set dependent.
I went
Yeah.
public school,
Depending.
and I'm not from here, so my mom had to pay school fee every
Same in
month.
mine.
So Jano, I had to do my
Same in
work
mine.
because
And your mom is just strict. She's
Literally.
scared.
I from here. I never had paid for school, but they had to give me lunch money. So they was sending me
bro, I
school
got
with lunch
$6
money.
a week for lunch.
They wanted to give me
I
lunch
was
money.
struggling. Bro, $6 a week. Oh, sorry, no. Okay, sorry. Okay. Bro, it was either snack or lunch I ate that day.
I used to get $12 a day, bro.
I did?
A day, bro.
I still get 25 for the week.
$12.
I did.
A day?
That's crazy.
You ball it? Bro, $12 a day?
$12
Nah,
a
for real.
day.
Yo, the kids that used to come school with $12 every day, fam, they were like, yo,
$25
they were like,
every day?
They were like, fam, you
For
get
a
$12,
month.
are you rich out?
My mom taught me discipline.
They were that every day. They found you
So
rich.
Wait, hold on.
So basically, what she'd do is she'd give me a $50 bill
For the week.
for
For the week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever the fuck I do, that $50.
That was me.
Yeah,
I
got
just told her to
25
give the money
I
to
hate
me
it
and
when they did
Josh.
that.
And then whatever I did,
Yeah,
I
I
did.
good at budgeting
And
now.
worse when they used to sell like
I
candy and
could
stuff
have
when I was
bought it.
I used
like,
to finish my
I said, all right, if I get a little goldfish right now, I could get the sandwich and one juice for lunchtime.
and that's what made you so cheap.
Yo,
Because who was gonna buy the
Yo.
snack, fella?
That makes sense. Yo, listen to her
sorry, real quick. This blew my mind.
I said that's what makes you so cheap now. It trained you.
Bro, this man
100%?
acts
Yeah,
poor, you know.
100%.
He acts so poor.
Yeah.
I don't act
When
right.
he
I'm
has
poor.
a lot- You're not
The
poor.
slippers
You are
are
not
selling,
poor.
bro.
No, they not. They stay in my room. Shirts, dog.
We have shirts now.
Speaking of which, buy my fucking slippers, please. Buy them.
Get a free promo.
Like, damn.
This
The
man's
shirts are
shirts
selling same
are
way.
selling. Like, this
Yeah.
man acts piss poor. Like, if he got
That's
big
how it's
gold,
supposed
he's
to
not
be
gonna.
though. People not supposed to know you have money.
That's
Yeah.
true.
If he got buy alcohol, he's not gonna.
Yeah.
Child, I
I
didn't.
buy some lights and things for the
I feel sorry for your kids when they ask him.
With what money, yo?
Yo,
The 15 or
Yo, the man not that poor, dog. You know what I mean, dog?
Bro,
Azuka,
I'm poor.
Azuka, I'm really scared you could treat your kids how Mr. Krabs treats Pearl because honestly,
Oh, no. I do all this now so that I have enough money to spoil my children.
Would you really spoil your child about no?
Yes.
If I had a daughter the size of
Yo, this man has to hang clothes outside.
Brother, wait in the wall.
He's
Yo,
not making
stop
his
it.
kids hang clothes. Like, I tell you that from this.
No, I'm gonna have a.
This
yeah.
man is in
He's
slavery,
saying that
bro.
now, but then when that bill come for that dryer, what you gonna say then?
He's not gonna be nothing. Cause gonna be rich.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
I like
don't
that. I
worry.
like that.
Don't
worry.
Like that, right there.
Brother, I just like
That's not mentality.
no for real. I
And
try to
I'm
be rich.
busting my ass to make my kids live poor. Like,
Poor?
what you talking
They
about?
must go hang clothes outside like me. Absolutely not.
That's what it's
We
called.
need to make a movement.
Personally, if I have to hang clothes, you're gonna have to hang clothes.
No.
But I might do
Nah.
discipline though.
Huh?
Because hanging clothes did teach me discipline. Weirdly enough, if you really think about it.
Right there.
Hang clothes made me hit
Right
my
there.
bed.
Exactly.
Right there. Work
We
for
know.
But
the
then I
kids
live in
work for what they
poverty.
want. You know Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is like he's
Man
a
say-
great person.
what you say?
But he also
Go on,
even
go
another-
off.
How?
Jackie Chan when he dies, all his money goes to charity, not his son.
What?
That's what he said. That is what he
That
said.
is so wrong.
Child, no, but I work hard so that my children don't have to.
I mean, I get kids gotta like work what they want, but they not go.
no, they're
get
not
worse
gonna be
than
waste children and like they're not gonna be able to wake up and be like, yo, daddy, I want some food.
And I have
No.
No. But he like teach you how to cook.
They gonna have to feed the world.
by lunchtime.
No food. Maybe he not gonna feed the children. No, I didn't feed them, bro. But they have to work hard. Like they're not gonna be sitting in their room
You
all
gotta
day.
find your own meal.
Not that. I saying that they're not
That's
gonna be
all
able
in the
to.
fridge.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be able to sit in their room all day and then come to me talking about, oh, I'm hungry. Hungry, go fucking cook, brother. What happened to you?
Brother, ramen noodles in the cupboard, brother. Corned beef and salt.
Yeah, bro.
But I guess I'm corned beef and saltfish and all that. I thought she meant like mix all the time.
Like,
What? Fuck that.
Come here, fam.
Come here, you want to say something?
She was there whispering things to me. She like, say this, say this.
Come right here, this person right
No,
here.
no, no. Look, right here.
Alright, got you.
No good on mic here.
She
in the middle.
basically saying that we have the wrong concepts.
Yeah.
All for
Alright,
you.
come in, this right
I think
there.
you guys do have the wrong concept. Because at the end of the day, just as how you work hard for what you have, children should grow up and work hard
Yeah.
for it as well. They won't
Yeah.
appreciate nothing
True.
at all.
No, but that's why I was saying they're gonna have to work
Yo,
hard.
I have
no,
a.
the fact that they know that you have the money.
Now how you get
That
that
don't mean
big selfish
nothing.
kids, bro.
Yeah.
But you hear this?
My parents have money and I don't have no way.
Here, you see the man that say he not got no money.
Who did I say I'm money? I said my parents, not me. My parents. I just swear I get $6 every day for life. What are you talking about?
But they wanted you to struggle. They want you to struggle so that you see what they went through.
That's so
Right.
cruel. That is so cruel, bro. Like,
That's so evil.
that's like, yo, that's like you saying, yo, you know what? I grew up bad, so you gonna grow up bad. That's so bad.
That's the same thing with beating enough. That's the same thing with beating. I got beat when I was younger, so you're gonna get beat too. No!
I mean, it
I don't
kind of
believe
worked
in
for me,
beating
so I could do it.
No,
but,
like to a certain extent.
oh yeah. Beatings work. Beatings work.
And then you
Trust
give
me.
them that 1 minute.
It
Hold on,
depends
hold
on
on,
the
hold on.
child. It depends on the
You
child.
learn a lesson so that you can pass it on. You understand what I'm trying to say? You learn something so that you can impart that on your child.
Yeah, I go do that.
You can't
Hanging
just.
clothes on the line never taught me nothing. I promise.
It
It
No,
just
it-
You're getting me wrong enough. They gonna get a summer job. They gonna get work.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna worry where food coming from, where clothes coming
Yeah.
from, where bed coming from, where and the clothes you need for school coming from. If you know what I mean.
You sure as
Yo,
hell don't work.
I was just.
$500
Chores.
So
He been paying for
you don't have
chores.
to worry about that?
No,
Exactly.
That's what-
No, but that's not what you were saying.
that's what I was saying. I I said I wasn't busting my ass so they can live in Baltimore.
Yes, boy.
Because I mean, never mind, Azuka.
I win in the water, bro.
How your parents grew up, bro?
Africa, bro.
That's all you got to say.
I see what you involved in.
What? Oh.
Them motherfuckers said I grew up like this, so you grew up.
Yeah.
It taught me how to budget.
Azuka, this far from making us think how.
This way. This thing right.
He was saying that just now. Because they're like, I got $6.
No,
Azuka
I was
just
saying
loves
it
to make
because
it
other
more
people were getting $25 a day.
A day.
And
Bro,
Yeah.
I thought people was funny.
Nah, I know people who get $25 for lunch money, but them people.
A day, bro. You know I could do with $25 a day?
Yo, I would have started a business so quick.
Yeah, you have a point. No, God,
You
you have
right.
a point. You have a
I was
point.
getting $25
Yeah,
a day.
yeah.
They call it
Nah,
so
that's not what they smoking,
I don't
you
think I don't know
know.
about it.
And they.
They
This is my experience, my personal experience.
They is in college. I don't know what y'all
For
talking
real?
about. What? They in
But
big
yeah.
town universities. $25 a day. They not, bro. They in university, bro.
I guess it
Their
just
parents must have paid for them to get there. They
Yeah.
never
depend on who you are and
You
your
know
mentality.
something?
Anyways, in closing, I don't know how to close.
Wait,
Shit.
fam, yo, I have one more thing to say, bro. Like, not fighting.
No, go through. Go through.
But it was like I saw this quote and I think it was on IG, right? It was like, alright, basically like this man, he started out barefoot, and then he worked so that his son could wear Jordans, and that his son that got Jordans, he worked so that his son could wear like
Gucci.
say like yeah like what the hell Kanye shoes called Yeezys?
Yeah.
Yeezys, right? And then his son wearing the Yeezys, but then his son ended up barefoot again. Because basically by the time you get to that line, he don't know how to work for himself because he got everything.
And
Yeah.
you know your happiness from an external thing, you're not getting it from.
No, but
doing stuff.
I disagree because even if you being
I mean, I get my happiness from
even if you
certain things
have a
too,
lot of money,
though.
there's still certain disciplines
I
that
do
you
that
can teach
cause-
your children.
I'm not saying no, but
I always had money
what
for
I'm
That's a good
saying
point, actually.
is that you have to impart certain things in your
No,
child.
100%. No, 100%.
Yes. Because if you don't, it makes no sense.
You know what? I give them $4 a day. They got
What?
some
No.
cat.
They lucky.
Brother,
You know
brother,
what?
that's
You know what?
simple
Sell
enough.
Canada,
I'm
you
part
know
of
them.
school,
No,
that's
I
why.
can't. You go
I'm
say.
part of school.
They get in trouble,
By
yeah.
2 at break time, you eat one for breakfast and you eat one for lunch.
But then again, I don't
That's
think
$4
that's true.
right
My
there.
mom had 3 kids. She raised all 3 of us the same way. All 3 of us turn out different. So
That's
it
true.
depends on the person.
It
and
does,
how they
Yeah,
raise
it
the
does.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
What's
All right.
We're gonna have one.
In closing,
$4? They got figured out.
No closing, fam.
either send your children in private school or public school.
Either one works.
Either one works up to the child.
Depending on the
and
Gerber.
yeah, don't be a waste man. Go to school, work hard, and be something with your life.
Don't listen to them. You can be a plumber if you
Stay
want
in
to make bread.
school.
Who
That's
said
not a
public
waste
a
man,
waste man?
fam. That's not a
And
waste
that
man.
was-
That's not a waste man. That's
No,
not
no,
a
no,
waste
no.
man.